We're here today in Lanark at the Lanark County Detachment of the Ontario Provincial Police Department with Constable David Bird, the Community Safety Officer, and we'd like to ask Constable Bird this morning about the recent and ongoing efforts of the Ontario Provincial Police in Lanark County with regards to the opioid crisis and early youth education in the schools, and his role as the Community Safety Officer out there in the schools telling our kids about the dangers of illicit drugs. Good morning, Officer Bird. How are you?
Good morning.
Good. We hear you're doing some good work up here in Lanark, and that's why we're here this morning. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing in the schools and what you think the benefits are to the children?
Our officers have been in these schools for years now, talking about the dangers to health and people's development and well-being through the misuse of drugs. Sometimes our focus shifts on what current trends may be, so we had to change our game, as it were, in light of recent events and the ongoing issues in relation to fentanyl.
And what do you feel those issues are regarding the increase in the incidence of fentanyl availability on the streets?
Well, it's out there, so it's clearly a community issue, not just local to Lanark County or to the cities. It's out there. So it's a community problem, and we have, as usual in Lanark County, developed a community response, which means that partners in our community, the health unit, the education system, the schools, and of course the police, are trying to have a combined response.
Do you find it disturbing with regards to the recent reports in Ottawa as to the age that we're seeing these incidents occur and the demographics getting younger, Officer?
Yes, it has been an issue. We have been involved in the schools as part of the OPP Kids program in early education, and that is usually aimed towards grade 6, and we are dealing with it at that level now.
Do you feel that grade 6 is good enough within the Ontario current curriculum stats, or do you think it should be even introduced as an awareness earlier to children?
It's so hard now when kids can't be kids for very long now. I personally feel grade 6 is a good point to hit them for their understanding and to preload them before they are more likely to be exposed to things as they get older.
I'm going to go out there and talk to you a little bit about an old program called Scared Straight, and we're having a problem in some of the school systems in Ottawa with regards to the degree of severity of taking one illegal pill that could cost your life. Do you think that the impact of this education is really hitting home to kids, or do you think we need to do more with regards to the decision on one pill that can kill?
I think that has to be part of, personally, I think that has to be part of the education process. If it is a fact, then we have to present that as part of the drugs issue. But I think in the package that we do for all drug-related issues, so they have an understanding that it's, rather than deal with it as a separate issue, it is connected to misuse of drugs generally.
Constable David Bird, keeping our kids safe in the schools by educating them what this poison can do, the one pill that can kill.